In society today, we are being attacked constantly with inauthentic conversations. Fakeness, trying to look cool, trying to be somebody we're not. That is why the Damn Dude podcast is here to have the authentic conversations that need to be had in a way that will make you think and say, Damn Dude.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
What up, everybody? What is good? Welcome to the Damn Dude podcast.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
This is season 5, episode 3, and boy, oh boy, have we had quite a hiatus. I apologize for that to any of the listeners, anybody who counts on me or this show for what it's for, right? And it's, if I'm not serving my purpose, then something's out of whack, and we'll definitely catch up on all that. But today I decided to bring in a very special guest, and right before I introduce this very, very, very special guest, I just want to say rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, rest in peace to all the people who lost their lives, the girl on the train. There's been a lot going on. And I'll get into all of that, and I feel like I just need to say, first of all, to the people who are talking bad on Charlie Kirk, who passed away, you're out of your mind, and you need to... That's not cool to speak on people who stood for good things and passed away. And if you think otherwise, I truly believe you're misinformed. And it is what it is. Rest in peace to that man, and I hope his family is okay. Next... And we have another rest in peace, which we'll actually get into in just a second. It's a little bit more personal. But like I said, we have a very, very, very special guest in the house. And it is my little man, Fordie. What up, Fordie? How you doing today, dude?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing good, Ford. Doing good, man. It's so awesome to be here, to have you here, Ford. Are you excited to be on the show? How do you feel?
I feel amazing about this.
Yeah. Cool, dude. I love it, man. So tell everybody how old you are. Tell everybody your name, how old you are, and like what type of dude you are.
My name is Ford. I'm 8 years old, and I try my best to be the best person I can.
Yeah. Sweet, dude. In what ways would you say that you always try to be like, like, what sort of things show up in real life, or like, do you do or have you done, or things? What are things that you look for to be able to be a good person to help?
I am kind to my friends. I'm kind, like, if my friends get hurt or something, I try getting help, asking an adult, or I just help them myself. Dude,
awesome, man. I love that. Did anybody teach you to be that way, or like, are you just like that? Or like, how'd you, like, why are you like that? Oh, hold on a second. How old are you, Ford?
8 years old.
Sweet, dude. And what's our relationship? Just so people can know, so they understand this conversation a little more.
We are very good friends. We are family. And we do lots of fun stuff together.
Yeah, totally. I love that, man. Thanks, dude. I agree. So technically, Ford is my stepson and I'm his stepdad. But it's like, we always joke about it. It's like the step thing is funny. It's just, we're just family, and we all love each other. It's all good, you know? So tell me, how and why do you choose to be a good person and do good things and help people?
I'd rather not be a bully. I'd rather not be a bad person. Like, I'd rather not, like, if I see people bullying someone, I don't go out and say, oh, can I join? No.
For sure, dude. So, why do you choose that?
I'd rather be helpful than unhelpful and rude. I'd rather be a helpful person, a kind person, a good person.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, dude. You can just leave it down there. Dude, that's cool, man. So who taught you to be a good person, or did you just come a good person yourself?
I choose to be a good person, and I learned some of that stuff from you and other parts of my family.
Heck yeah, dude. Your mom, your dad, your nana, your papa, all the adults around you are pretty good adults, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude, totally, man. That's awesome, Ford. I love that. So tell everybody what grade you're in.
I'm in 3rd grade. I got back. It's like my 14th day of school, my 4th week of school.
Yeah.
I've been doing good in school so far.
Sick.
Yep.
Right on, dude. That's cool, man. So, Fordie, yesterday we had to we all as a family had to do some pretty crazy thing and a pretty big thing, which was put down your childhood dog.
Yeah.
So tell us about that, Ford. Like, and let's first of all let's say rest in peace, Lila.
Yes.
She had a very beautiful passing over. It was just so filled with love, I think, and I felt, and it was really sad, but like I feel like it was very beautiful at the same time. I feel like there was magic, but I'd rather you tell us about it. What was your experience with all of that? Like, what advice would you give to somebody else? And okay, sorry, I'm asking a lot. What was your experience, and what advice would you give to somebody else?
It was crazy. It was a crazy moment. Lila held on hard after the first injection that made her go to sleep, and then the injection that's supposed to make her die. Her heart was slowing down, and then my dad said he heard her started breathing again. She tried holding on as long as possible.
Yeah. Dude, totally. And then okay, so then what advice, or okay, let me ask you this. How was the whole thing for you? Like what did it feel like? What did the whole thing feel like?
It was sad for me, but it was also very beautiful.
Yeah, how so?
Because I had this dog before, my family had this dog before I was born. And I've been through a lot with her, and then it kind of feels crazy for her to be gone now.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, totally, man. Yeah, dude, it's definitely sad. Like, and you said it was beautiful too, though. Like, tell me more about what was beautiful about it.
Because since she was not having a bad life near the end.
You mean a good life?
Yeah. Her life was not so nice at the end.
How so?
Because she could barely walk. She could only stand up for like 5 seconds, and then she'll tumble down.
Mm-hmm.
And she was gonna die soon anyways, because she started breathing rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't breathe very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, man. No, totally, dude. I think like it was a hard decision for the whole family, but like Lila was definitely suffering, you know?
Yeah, it was for the best.
Yeah, totally. And suffering and was completely cared for around the clock and completely loved and everything, you know? So no, I agree with you, man. It was definitely beautiful that it went how it went. The whole family got to be there. Well, not the whole family, but a lot of the family got to be there. And I feel like also, dude, it like makes us all closer too, you know? It's like it gives me and your dad a chance to like go through a deep experience together, you know?
Yeah.
And that's like a cool thing in a way, you know? It's not often or very common that like a dad and a stepdad like work to get along.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot of times it's very hard, or they like fight or argue or like all this kinds of stuff, you know? And it's like, I think both of us know, it's like, dude, like, we're just trying our best and we just want what's best for you guys.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and like I, oh, yeah, were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh, and like I tell you, dude, it's like, bro, as adults, all of the adults in your life and that you'll ever meet, we're all gonna always be good and bad examples of what it looks like to live life. We're all trying our best, but dude, we don't always pick the best. You know, like I told you, like a lot of times, like younger kids are the smartest ones because they just say the truth immediately. They don't have to like worry about all these other things, you know? So like, that's why I'm like, dude, it's like, no, you learn from everybody, bro, but you have to understand what it is you're learning from people. Yeah. You know, and like a lot of times kids will just trust all adults and it's like, no. Analyze, see who's doing what. Be like, do I want to be like that person when I grow up? And if the answer is no, then take the advice that they're giving you very lightly. You know? If it's like, if the adult is somebody that you see they live a life that you want to be like, you're like, that person's cool. I want to be at least a part of me like that guy. That dude's sick. Then you take and you learn from that person the most. Yeah. You know, you take all their good habits. So like, dude, that's why it's really cool that you're at the age you are and you get to see all these cool, crazy dynamics that are usually so stressful and hard, and you see like adults act like babies and fight over dumb stuff. Yeah. You know, and it's like, no, we like literally don't have to do that if we choose not to. You know? Like that's simple. Dude, so at one point, let me think. There's so many things like I feel like I want to talk to you. Like you and I always have such good conversations, dude. It's like I feel like there's a million ways I can go with this.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
Well, Lila, she lived a long life. She was way older than me. She was 13 years old when she died. And yeah. So it lasted a long time. She held on. After the second injection, she had to have 2 injections to make her die because the first one wasn't strong enough, and she had to get another one. She was tough. The second one made her. It took 30 minutes for her to pass out. And
it was crazy because what we were all doing was just like meditating and praying over her and just sending love her way, you know? That was wild, man. Do you feel like, how do you feel after going through something like that now? Like it's the next day, that was literally just last night. Like, how do you feel today about, how does life feel for you?
Well,
are you mad at life or are you more happy about life?
I'm happy about life. I'm not like mad, but it was her time. Yeah. Yeah.
There's some crazy birds outside.
Yeah.
For sure, man. So Ford, if that's the case, like because we know animals and humans die, right? What do you think the whole point of life is?
Well, to live a life instead of just never having a life, never like being able. Some people die when they're born. Some people never are able to get a life. Because some people are lucky to get a life. Because some people are hanging on, and they're like about to die, and they're still alive. They can be hanging on, and
yeah,
it's kind of crazy for that dog. I've known so long, and it just is like unbelievable that she's gone now.
Yeah, man, totally, dude, absolutely, man. So like, what sort of things do you think people should do? Because we know that that life is that we're okay. Basically, what I heard, what you said is like, we're lucky to be alive.
Yes.
And you're lucky to grow older.
Yeah.
So like, I think that makes me think, well, then, like, what sort of things should we spend our life doing? Should we be, like, worrying about money our whole life? Should we be worrying about anything? Should we be, like, what should we do with our life?
Well, we should make it the best we can. We should help a lot of people, make a lot of money so we could have a good house, a good life. Yeah, so, like, we're lucky to have a house. We're lucky to be able to have all this now.
Damn, dude.
Dang, Fordie. That was some fire, bro. That was some fire, man. Mm-hmm. Dude, you're a smart guy, dude. I love that. And how we were talking about earlier when you're talking about being a kind person, I love it because you truly are that. A lot of people have to try and work so hard to be that. Like for me, at one point when I was a kid, like I turned into like, I don't know. I just like stopped thinking and feeling like a good person. I started only thinking through anger and sadness. I like stopped seeing fun and happiness for a long time as a kid. So like I had to try, and sometimes still as an adult, I have to try so hard to make sure I come from like a good place to where I'm like, okay, am I helping people? Is this going to help me make a lot of money? Is this going to help us have the most fun doing it?
Yeah.
You know? So like, I think that's the right way. And something that's crazy too is like, when I was a kid, dude, nobody really told me I had all these choices. People would say, you could be whatever you want to be, but that's it. I'm like, well, what does that mean? Like, I can't be Superman, and I can't be Batman, and I can't be a freaking frog or a freaking dinosaur. Like, no, I can't really be anything I want to be. But, you know, so people didn't explain it to me all the way. It's more like, no. You can be anything that you can create yourself to be. Mm-hmm. Right? And if you create yourself to be a good person, then you could just be that and just practice doing that. So even when you're mad, or even when you're like super sad or super angry, or somebody says something really mean to you or does something mean to you, you're still a good person.
Yeah. You have to be smart about your life. Like you don't go this, you don't do that, you don't do something bad, because then you could end up on the streets wobbly and you're
bro.
Don't end up on the streets. You need a house.
Yeah, you're 100. What?
Instead of begging for money and living on a sidewalk, like, bro, be smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I agree, man. And you know, it's like there are some people who are on the streets who are like, they don't really have the capacity or the clarity, or like they have so much trauma and they've been, or there's just something wrong with them or something to where like they really like can't get a job and they really can't do better. And like for those people, yeah, like I feel for them. But then the people who have a choice where it's like, bro, you literally don't have to do this. Like those people, yeah, exactly. Go do something different, man. Like, you know, we should create something for ourselves. We should create greatness. We don't deserve everything sucky. You know what I mean? Like no human being deserves everything to be sucky.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. But here's the thing is, how do you have a life to where everything's not sucky? Who's responsible for our life being not sucky?
Maybe you or God or something.
Oh yeah, a little bit of all of them. At the end of it, it's really between us and God, the individual and God. Because even you right now, I can tell you anything as a parent or as a parental figure to you. I can tell or teach you anything, but you're still gonna go live your own life and do whatever the heck you choose to do, no matter what the heck I tell you. So hopefully it's like you pick all the good things I do or tell you, right? And
Yeah.
But like, or any of your parental figures, but it's ultimately up to you. It's like, Ford, you're literally allowed to go be a homeless bum when you grow up. You're allowed to.
Yeah, but
Like, you can literally pick that. You're not, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to not have a home.
Right. And you could also literally pick to work hard and find a way to solve a problem in this world that helps a lot of people.
Yeah.
And just do the heck out of that.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know what I mean? Well, what just came to you? So I feel like you just got a cool idea or something to say or something.
I just forgot it.
Oh.
Wait, no, I didn't.
What?
I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, okay. Oh. You got it, dude.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Watered down.
Watered down. Fell off a cliff.
So, Ford, what sort of things do you like to do at the tender age of 8 years old?
Well, I like to do lots of things. I like to go to the park. I like to go on adventures. Like going on a trail that's never been on or going to the desert or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun doing lots of things. I like motorcycling. I like swimming. I like doing lots of things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. What other things do you like to do of all these lots
I
of
like
things?
helping lots of people. I like helping people.
Yeah.
I'd rather help people than just I see someone fall and I'm just like and then walk away.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. That's literally the coolest answer in the world, dude.
Yeah.
Like, literally. Like,
Uh-huh.
Ford, when you're ever confused in life, what you just said right now is literally the answer to all of your problems always.
Yeah.
If you're struggling with money, the answer is go help people.
Yeah.
If you're struggling with like feeling like you're good enough or something, go help some people. If you feel like you're too good for people, go help some people. If you feel like you're better than people, go help some people. If you feel like you're cooler than the next person, go help somebody. Like, because it brings you back to reality every single time.
Yeah.
And a good reality, a healthy reality, not like some weird version of reality.
Yeah, not some like a weird reality where you think, oh, I wish the world was like everything. There was no rules in the world. But
Right?
who would want that?
I mean, some people do, dude. It's crazy. You know what's crazy, Ford?
What?
Is everything that you believe is correct and the right way to be, there is a whole bunch of other people who think that that's entirely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
right?
Yeah.
But also, I used to think like that myself.
Uh-huh.
Like, literally, I used to think like that when I was younger. I used to think how to not help people and how I can only help myself.
Yeah.
You should always take care of yourself first, but not in a way where it's being selfish or it's like, I need to go be to the front of the line. Or, oh, me first. How can I get in free? How can I get in this? How can I get a deal? How can I da-da-da? It's like, that's lame and being cheap and like that's not helping anybody but yourself. Right? And it's like when adults say, all right, you need to make sure you take care of yourself first, that means like working out, meditating, praying,
Yeah.
Eating good food, drinking a lot of water, stuff like that. That's what it means to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're healthy enough to go freaking help people. Mm-hmm. Right? Because if you're just wasting away or you're a fat slob or whatever, you can't help anybody if you can't help yourself. What do you think about that?
That's good. That's good advice. Good advice.
How come?
Because if someone chooses bad choices in life, like doing bad choices, like picking bad choices, like I don't know, like being rude to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time you see someone weak, you're like, oh, let's go punk them. Like, no. Pick better choices in life is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Why is it important to make better choices in life?
Because if you pick bad choices, and then everyone like in the future, everyone like might not like you. Everyone won't like you.
Mm-hmm.
People won't like you, and then they're like, hey, and you're like, hey, want to hang out today? And you're like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna feel so bad because and then you think to yourself, I shouldn't have done that in the past.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Because now everyone doesn't like me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree, dude. Yeah. And I think too, it's like, what's interesting though is like sometimes even if you're like, I just want to help people, I really just want to be a person who helps, there will be people who don't like you because of that. Mm-hmm. And we just have to be okay with that because those people just need extra love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The people who are like, we consider bad people or to be mean or disrespectful or rude or whatever, they just need more love.
Yeah.
That's why they do that. It's for the attention. And so like good people will share with them. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, it's like, I don't want to just share my like all my energy with everybody, and it's like, there's people who will try and take your energy and stuff. And it's like, well, no. I'll be good. You might not like that I'm being a good person, but that's okay.
You're not gonna be some weird sneaky person who like steals stuff. Like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you'll like, oh, can I get a hot dog? And then they're like, sure, that'll be $2. And then I said, oh, I'll be right back. But then you sneak under and then just like take one quick, like stealing stuff.
Yeah,
Basically.
dude, absolutely. And that's the thing is like, you don't want to do all that because if you just spend your time being a good person, good things will come back around to you.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, dude, because when I was younger, I used to steal a whole bunch of stuff, dude. I would go to the store and steal stuff. And it was so stupid. Like, I thought I needed to. That's how dumb I was back then. That's how crazy I was.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I needed to. I just didn't think of any other thing else. I was just dumb, dude. I don't know. Nobody talked to me about these things the right way, I guess. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I was just so dumb, I didn't even know why. Like, and that's just the truth about it, dude. Like, I was just literally so dumb. But because I made those dumb choices, I had to go through a lot of hard and bad things in life to really learn the lesson of how much that like affects other people and how much that actually hurts other people. Stealing from somebody doesn't help.
No.
You know what I
Makes
mean?
everything worse.
Right. And it's like, no, just do your part, make your own damn money by helping some people. Then you don't have to hurt anybody else in order to help yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, don't be kind to people instead of hurting everyone. Like, you don't say if, like, someone bumps into you, and then you start fighting all of a sudden. Like, no, you just bumped into someone. Like, bruh.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of adult men who, like, literally don't understand that. Like, if somebody bumps into them, they're like, what the F, bro? Blah, 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 and they try and, like, fight somebody over it. It's like, you want to fight somebody over an accident? Like, over, like, an accident that didn't hurt anybody and didn't cost anybody any money or time. It's like you could have chose, oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. Or you could have chose, what the heck, bro? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, if these people weren't taught that they have the choice, how mad can we really be at them for doing that?
Well, if yeah, bumping into someone and then you just start and then you pick a fight with them, like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. It was an accident.
See, well, you know what happens though is like a lot of times, like somebody will bump into somebody. Even if it's an accident, the person who got bumped will think it wasn't an accident. They'll go, he tried to do that to me on purpose. He's trying to punk me. So then they get all mad and think they have to like have this whole fight about it. And it's like, no, dude, like if you just took care of yourself,
Yeah.
slowed down your thinking, learn to make, huh?
I'm just,
What are you saying?
I'll just whisper.
Oh. But as I say, if you can learn to make your like emotions smarter, right? Then you don't have to do all that. Like you literally don't have to like either get punched in the face or punch somebody in the face if you just make your emotions a little bit smarter
Yeah, if you're
and slow
if there's
down.
two bullies and there's a guy and you're one of them, and there's a guy you don't like, you don't go whispering this to the other friend. Hey, after school, let's go beat him up one he's by himself. Like, yeah.
Yeah, dude, totally. And that's the thing is like, you know, sometimes fights happen, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like you can't avoid it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when that happens, you have to know what to do and what the right thing is. It is important as a man to have to, and as a boy and as a man to have to be able to know how to throw a punch.
Like if you're like in a car and there's someone in front of you, behind you, and then you see them, they're close, you let them go in front of you, and then you get up next to them and ran them off the road.
Well, what about that?
Who would do that?
Oh, yeah, if you're out of your mind, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
literally like, if you're drunk,
Yeah, that
or
too.
like you're out of your mind, you're losing your mind.
Dude, there's a lot of people who basically get drunk off of their anger. For reals. That's why like a lot of people, like you just said, like road rage, will like do crazy stuff because they're like drunk off anger. It's like the phrase of like, it's called like seeing red, where you're just, all you see is you're just 100% like fired up and just so mad, you know? So, but that's why if you can make, like we were talking about emotional intelligence, you make your emotions and your feelings smart, you don't have to go
Like,
do all
what
that.
if you're so mad you just want to hit someone and want them to react and get hurt? So then you're just like, someone, where are you? And then just punch them for no reason, and then you start getting into a fight. And then they have to call the cops or something for doing something for no reason. You're just mad, and it was not, and you just punched someone for no reason.
Right? Dude, totally, man. Totally. So, bro, what are you doing? Let me think. Okay, tell me what it's like being a big brother, being the
Well,
oldest brother.
It's a great being a bigger sibling, an older sibling, because then I have someone to like protect or look out for. Like I don't be rude to other people. I don't be rude to my siblings. If I see my sister fall, I don't just walk away saying, "Oh, she fell because she hit me and then she tumbled over. Now she's crying and blaming it on me."
Right.
No. And that's a lie.
Yeah. That's good, man. So, you know, it's kind of funny, though, because it's like all at one time, you're the oldest brother, and then you're also like a younger brother at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? Because you got Nate, who's like...
Nate is like, since you're like a second dad to me a little bit, your son and Nate is like siblings or family to me. Like Nate, he can also be one of the biggest brothers. Royal can be one of the little siblings or the middle sibling. And River is the youngest.
Yeah, totally. It's cool, man. I think it's cool that you have all these like different family dynamics. That's the thing too, when you guys work through hard things, it kind of makes you get along even better
Yeah.
as you grow older. Right? I think. Like my best friends, we've like gotten in all sorts of kinds of fights when we were kids, and we're just like, we learn to heal through it, you know? And then we learn to talk better. Instead of having to be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's like, no. Say what you mean and I'll listen. All right, now you listen and I'll say what I mean. And you take turns actually like talking and having a conversation, right? So that's the thing, dude, is like, we're all here to learn from each other. And we're all going to make mistakes. All humans are going to do things that, like, you know, will hurt somebody's feelings or something at some point, you know? And we just have to do our best to be aware of it and make sure that we try and make people feel good and know that they're loved, you know?
So like this. I want to go to the store. I don't have any money. Oh, well, then I have to steal something. I need to steal something because I don't have any money. I'm going to go steal. And then you wanted, for example, a purse or something nice. And then you feel so good about it. You feel so good finally stealing. And then you just like, that felt good. And then you just go, that kind of felt good. And then you just go like, mine. I'm taking all this. Yeah. So don't do that if you don't have any money.
So then what should you do?
You should make money, go get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you work for money. Yeah. Like that.
Agreed, dude. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Fordie. So, any last and final words before we wrap things up here?
Sure. So, about Lila, I will miss her a lot, and I also had an uncle named Bruce, and he was very young. He was 36 years old when he died. He died in a car crash. And then a few days later, we did a celebration of his life.
Yeah. So rest in peace to them.
Yep, rest in peace to Lila and Bruce.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, dude. I love that, Fordie. Go ahead.
So I have lots of other family members who have died. Like my grandpa, one of my grandpas, he lived a long life. He was 97 years old.
Dang.
He was almost 100 years old, and he died when in his sleep. So it was a peaceful death. We know how he died because every time Nana went to check on him, sometimes in the middle of the night, and when she looked over, his eyes were just open, and then he passed away.
Dang.
And they only got 3 hours of sleep.
Jeez. Dang, man. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's a big deal when people pass away. It's like it's a big thing, you know? Like my whole thing with that is like I've experienced a lot of death too since I was a little kid, and I think the best thing we could do that I learned is just like be appreciative and grateful for life and the people in it, you know, and just do the best we can to like leave a cool freaking memory, you know?
Yeah. Like another example, your sister and your grandma. Your sister died when you were 2. And
no. When she was 2, I was 6.
She was 2, yeah. And then your grandma died in the same month, and you showed me a picture of you before they died and after you died. You're just not smiling, looking like this. And you said you never talked a year after that.
Yeah. I was all jacked up, dude. I was like a messed up little kid.
And you also said a bunch of your friends died in their 20s, and you thought you would die in your 20s. And then you didn't. Here you are, 39 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Heck yeah. And you know, here's the beauty of it, dude, is because of all of that stuff, you and I get to sit here and have this conversation on this podcast. Isn't that sick?
If my mom never met you, this moment would never exist.
Yeah, right? Exactly. So that it's beautiful, man. All right. Oh, I got a cool thing. So last thing, Ford. I want you to leave a message for you when you turn 18 years old. What would you right now tell 18-year-old self? What's like the most important message that 18-year-old you and old man like 70-year-old you, what do they need to not forget? What do they need to remember?
They need to remember to be a good person still.
Well, here, you tell them, say Ford, and then tell them.
What?
Like say, like you're talking to your future self. Just say it, like talk to him.
Ford, remember to be a good person. I am 8 years old. In the future, when you are 18, do not forget to be a kind person, a good person, help a lot of people, make a lot of money, get a good job, unlike being the manager at a liquor store.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that though, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of managers at liquor stores who make millions of dollars because they own the liquor store. But
Don't go off drinking or something. Don't go off eating junk food the rest of your life. Because here you are, 58. You're fat, you're drunk, you're not able to walk, you have diabetes, yeah.
Yeah. Let's not do that. So what should you have? What tell them
You should have
and what will you have?
We should have a good mind, a good thinking, a good life, a good choices, and a good lots of things. You should remember. People should remember to make a lot of money, be a good person, make good choices instead of making bad choices, living at your home, only taking care of yourself, and watching TV 10 hours a day. Yeah, so that's not good to do because it is not good for your body. It could maybe make you overweight or something, and then you die way too soon, cause your body can't support all this junk in your body, and you smoking cigarettes, your lungs just can't breathe that well, and then a bunch of smoke builds up in your lungs and your body. And you just keep smoking and smoking and smoking and smoking and drinking and eating bad stuff. And then you'll just die when you're 19. Oh no, bad life.
Yep. Yeah, so we're not doing that.
No.
Healthy choices, right?
Yes.
Good stuff, dude. I love it, Fordie. This was awesome, dude. This was a super cool interview. Do you have any questions or anything?
Well, I have a statement.
Okay, what is it?
Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome, dude. Thanks for being on here, man.
You're welcome.
It's been cool, man. Like I said, you're a very special and honored guest. Only the finest and the realest are allowed on the show. Thank you, Fordie. Love you, dude.
Love you too.
Thanks, man. That was freaking awesome.
That was amazing.
Damn, dude.
Yes, that was... Oops, what happened? That was...
Put on the one that
There we go.
you ate a cat.
Okay, hold on. I'll do that one for you.
Calvin, even though Calvin looked like he just ate a cat.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening. It's the Damn Dude Podcast. Is, was, and will be. Oh. Push away. Wanna be here for days. This is Nate made this song when he was younger. The last words and it's gonna be me and you.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
California Cal.
Have a beautiful day, guys. Much love. Season 5, Episode 3. Peace. Please be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your best friends, cousins, uncles, pig farming, tree trimming, cat rescuing, nimbly bimbly milk drinking uncles, cousins, best friends, professor about the damn Dude podcast. Have a beautiful day. Much love. Peace.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.